cut it. Alright, things are looking good. Woody? What about Woody? Maybe I should just trust her and do as she asks. Improve. Be better. She'll tell me how to, Anon, are you okay? I think I caught that jaundice you're having. Imagine Dragons? I don't know Imagine Dragons, but everyone keeps mentioning it. Oh yeah, right, from Trish's perspective, must be iron some weird meth addict. Yeah, I just think you're the best too. Look at this super fucking awkward blush. This is so, this is late in the game, we're not finishing it yet. Come here, you. She tries to bonk my forehead to get caught in the guitar straps, lose bounce, and ultimately fall on top of me. Push it off to because oh, that was actually pretty good. Woo. Oh my god. You... Woody standing down and going, you are a toy! Man, this LSD is fucking whack! Well, guys, get a room. Shut it. Oh, yeah, dude. Can't help this little girl's falling for me so hard. I'm just too perfect. The red, purple tint is progressively filling her face. It's very amusing to watch. That's where the smoke fuming out from her ear holes, too. Oh, that is it. Still flushes grabbed by the collar of my jacket and shaking me back and forth. You're hitting the floor, aren't you? This little girl will murder you far from perfect ass now. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help laughing in her face. I'm such a normie now. I was loathing to come to this party, having to face Trish, but yeah. Even though my spine is about to be compressed into a fine dust, I'm having a strangely good time. I thought he said he wasn't into femdom. I can't tell if Trish is putting up an act here, but if this is the result, then I can roll with it. And please stop being horny in front of your friends who are not into this. For the next hour or so, after Trish generously decided not to murder me, we tried to teach her stuff like rules of nature and bury the light. That's not how I capitalized that song title. She did surprisingly well, considering she never heard those songs before. She's more skilled with the guitar than I expected her to be. We're playing parts of each song almost perfectly. And only after hearing them a couple of times, too. Maybe a little envious, really. Damn my parents for never making me learn anything useful. Anyhow, Trish got bored of that, so we moved on, talking about random stuff, exchanging stories and just generally fooling around. It's been a lot of fun. How'd you hear about Stonewheel Rising anyway, Reed? Oh, dude, now that's a story. This is the guy you see at my carf dealer. I thought Reed was the dealer. That old fart, you mean? Yeah, he's blind in one eye too, I think. Wow. And his TV is on. Anyway, he always gives me the stuff in this big paper bag. To be clandestine? Like how you know how sex shops give you plain black bags too? I'm pretty sure if you order sex toys, they call them silicone sculptures. Like you're gonna display it on your goddamn fucking fireplace. This fine silicone sculpture is called Dragon Dick in D minor. And then everyone goes, oh yes, of course. God damn it. Like how you give sex shop. So, if you see someone with an unmarked black bag, he knows got dildos in there. Marital aids. Listen, my marriage is doomed unless my wife gets fucked by a dragon. You just don't understand. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. I did not know that. They nerfed Reed. They reduced him to a fraction of his true power. Not sure if I wanted to either. Yeah, so like I was saying, he heads with this big-ass paper bag. I mean, he doesn't look like it. But he's all there and rations out to the last millimeter. Felt heavier than usual. Didn't look aside till I got home. Oh my god, did he give you a cut-off skinny dick or something? What? No. Why'd you make that assumption anyway? Because, that's how I get, it's like an aphrodisiac. Wow. That is information. That is going to make sure that I never feel comfortable with one of you people ever again. It's like a rhinoceros horn. What do you mean, like yours? And he flicks it. Reed said it was heavy and... Okay, that's more than I wanted to know. Sheesh. And how hung are you? Because I'm the one with the big dick mod. But no, it was a gun. A gun? That's not very sexy. I mean, you could fuck it, but it wouldn't be very healthy. Yeah, man, I don't know much about him, but I think it was like a Glock or something. Was it square? If it's really square, then that's probably a Glock. And that got me interested in... Listen, I don't need to tell you this, but Metal Gear Rising is not a shooty game. It's a swordy game. And so we ended up at so... You think rock... Yeah. For the stoner... This conversation is killing me. This is what I like about Snoot Game. It's just these fucking goofy conversations. So what did you do? I have this friend that's like a computer whiz, so he got me the games free because he's a bro. Not the game, you idiot, the gun. I don't know. I'm still under my bed or something. You mean you didn't give it back? Nah, I figured it, like, mistakes happen. I don't like returning stuff. Hey, everyone here remember that, like, one of the first things you do with Reed is you give him his fucking bag back? Just let that, sink in. Not only is Abbott his bag back, he gives Anon his bag back. So what the fuck are you talking about? I have a bunch of socks that are too large for me, but I won't be like, hey, my grandma, please give me drugs instead. Oh my god. The absurd situation makes me laugh so hard I swear my sides are now in an interstellar course to the nearest supercluster. Jesus F. Christ, Reed. That's Jesus R. Christ. It's Raptor Jesus, thank you. How did this guy not get shot before the Fang incident? His pops positively mystifies me. Was it German? Did it appear? What the fuck? To do. GH minigame. Guitar Hero minigame. Fallback idea. Night in the Woods guitar minigame. Trish hands me her guitar. Your turn. Your turn. Wow, but I can't. Come on, you big monkey. Play something. Yeah, no, you can do it. With the sigh, I take the instruments and start plucking the strings. Remind me never to lend my stuff again. That bad, huh? If you get 30% or over, not easy, huh? I never said it was. Well, I know it's not. If you get 70% or over, hey, that wasn't that bad. No, thanks. It was, no idea what it was doing. So they wanted to add a fucking minigame to this? On what budget? It's not a base game. You can't just backport it over. As 1 hour escapes us, the other party slowly winds. As 1 hour escapes us after another, the party slowly winds down. We end up splayed on the floor. Do you have enough floor for 3 people to lay splayed out? I don't think he does. Just enjoy each other's company. By the way, pretty sure each other is not a compound word. Oh, this is pretty... Okay, this looked kind of cute. I noticed that Reed's legs do not exist. I mean, Anna looks alright. Trish looks a bit rougher, but, like... What the fuck happened to you, Reed? Your tail's so weird. Must be close to midnight now, but none of us want to stop the good times. God knows I needed this. The nearest super... I don't even know what they mean with that. I'm not too familiar with it. If you want to give us some information, go ahead. I feel so, I don't know, just nice. I've completely let go of my worries from this morning, given myself over to the moment. We've pretty much picked the clean of all snacks, and now with a full stomach and the pleasant soothing temperature in the room, I could almost fall asleep. It seems Trish managed to put her anger aside because now she's the epitome of a loving girlfriend for the last few hours. We bicker a little, but it was more the usual banter this time around. We were more caught up with holding hands and making out while Reed was in the bathroom and stuff like that. Listen, I know that you want to mac with your girlfriend and all that, but don't do it while Reed is in the room. Don't do it while Reed is not in the room. The man has the right to know. He has the right to be there, he has the right to see it, and he has the right to call you guys gross for your PDA. Plus, that was a rather short tickle/pillow fight that ended up with me falling off the bed backwards. Thank God I always put off doing the laundry. That was a nice close to soften the blow. In any event, here we are now, fighting the urge to sleep so we can have a few more laughs. What is this fucking normie-ass bullshit? Trish begins telling a joke, but I tuned it out after the first few words. My attention caught by Reed. The pink rabbit seems to barely exist on the same planet, just looking up at the ceiling with clouded eyes. Most likely deep in thought or something or the other. Kind of jarring to see him like that too, especially compared to how easygoing and talkative he usually is. But that too. Oh yeah, one of his legs is in like the thing too, so. Well, he has them, but being lost in the hospital. Damn, how long has it been? A month? More? Yeah, the point is he must be way out of shape. That's what physical therapy is probably for, right? He must have had a lot of time alone with his thoughts. Does he still blame himself for Fang? Does he even think about it these days? Can't imagine he wouldn't. I decided to ask him what's up after Trish's dumb joke is over. But after feigning a laugh, of course. When he suddenly speaks up with his own. So, guys. Hey, I wasn't finished. How are things in school? The mellow mood practically evaporates from the room. I swear I can hear crickets from outside the window. Real quiet, I ask Reed what he means. Like, what do you mean? He remains quiet for a while. A long while, actually. Right when I start to think he wouldn't answer, he does. Does anyone ever speak about... Did the teachers act funny, or did everyone just move on? Oh, so that's what he meant. I look at Trish again, hoping she'd take over the conversation for me, except she won't even look me in the eye. She doesn't give a sign that she was listening to us, nonchalantly playing with the strings of her hoodie. Ugh, I really want to be able to tell Reed. Fuck, I don't want to have this talk to begin with. The people, like the students and everyone, they've moved on. Oh man, because we talked to Spears to get this little extra bit. Spears is taking the whole thing pretty hard, but he seems to be the only one. It's like none of this happened. Reed took the first half of my explanation while left passively. The last bit makes his fists clench up, eyebrows twitching. It's the first time I've ever seen him angry, if you can call him that. Still, he conquers his emotion in a matter of seconds, once again looking up at the ceiling with a poker face. Well, a frowny poker face. See, I really don't know what to say. Perhaps he's glad that people have moved on, but at the same time it's horrifying to hear how little regard people had for a fellow student, a fellow friend. No, for a life. And, yeah, that's exactly how it is. It would be one thing if all the students were either depressed for losing Fang, Naomi, Nasa, or the other people whose name I don't know, or if they were happy about not having to deal with those weirdos, but they really just don't care. Can I really it's really weird to have Anon become so normie and everyone else is like so stoic about it. Can I really blame them though? If it wasn't for Trish, would I care? Not very likely. I'll go get some more snacks. You guys want anything? True to her word, she immediately gets off the floor, grabbed my shopping bag by the door, and looking down at us for an answer. What? Now is that a faux pas or what? I'm so put up by action I just can't even. Ray, on the other hand, seems to be in his own little bubble of depression. I wish Frank could be here. He looks up at Trish and is asking, don't you? Well, if you guys want nothing, I'll just get nachos. Bye-bye. And by the way, Reed. Who? What? What? Did she just cold hard drop it? What? The next morning. So, if you missed it, he's like, I wish Van could be here, and she's like, by the way, Reed, who? She basically pretended not to know. Trish! 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 No, this is stupid. What am I doing here? Talking to myself on the ring, that's what I'm doing. What the fuck is this version of Anon? This is Anon Depresso. There's barely anyone around at this hour to see me be a loser. All my shouting has done nothing but scare a couple of stray cats. The way Trish left the apartment and me and Reed majorly confused. Memory holder, oof. She chose to forget. She's with you in the dark, to say the least. Things are hazy, but I can sort of remember a concerted shouting match and me trying to... Oh, fuck, we're flash-forwarded. It's the next day. Trying to find Trish as Reed kept yelling something about waiting for him. I could not find her, though not from the lack of effort. I checked all the nearby stores, face up against the glass like some weird hobo mouthed on the light. I checked the spot we used to meet up at. I checked all the bus stops, the beach. Tried calling her, of course, but still hasn't gotten a phone or it's turned off. In my desperation, I came all the way out in Little Trudon, to no avail naturally. It's just my luck the rain started falling too. Oh, fuck! We got some CGs here, buddy. It's also tiresome. Popping my collar for a modicum of protection. I look towards the dark skies. I love they keep using Moe's for this. Nice repurposing. Enjoying the cold shower in an ironic way. I guess this is what normal people call bittersweet. A dissonant pattering of little droplets keeps me awake, while at the same time the serenity of it helps me calm down. Crawling in my crawl! These crawls, they will not crawl, so insert crawl. Even though it's making me shiver, I can find some joy in the cool temperature. Days are getting way too hot in the past weeks, and this morning shower is a welcome change. Couldn't have killed Fang if they didn't exist. Oh, that is such a... If that's intentional, that's fucking depressing. If she's just being a cunt, that's a whole different matter. That would explain her... Doesn't lift my mood any. At least I can appreciate being alive now. Kinda. Trying to figure out why things went wrong that I'm out here. Tired. And alone. And soaked when wet. And in the morning cold. Especially when I could have been in my nice, warm, cozy bed instead. All the answers eluded me. Oh, could I missed her somehow? Maybe she's already back at the party. Wait, no, she would have called me then. It's not a party. I checked my phone to make sure I didn't miss any calls and messages. Holy fuck, is that the time? Shit, school's gonna start in like 2 hours. Okay, I should get home, get my stuff changed. Well, no time for that. Tsuki will murder me if I'm late for any class again. Slice me up like a watermelon. Should have brought your own katana and protected yourself. Man, I don't want to go to fucking school today, though. Did I really lose track of time this bad? Well, guess I better get my ass over there and do it soon. Like before I collapse on the sidewalk. Sleeping in class sounds like a much better alternative anyway. I did a good job on the rain effect. Half an hour later, I still don't want to be going. Should I call in sick? Go home and rest? It's just, I feel nothing in my life makes sense anymore. So the relationship with Trish has been on a wild roller coaster. Apparently? I don't know. And I want to get off the roller coaster. I mean, at first I was afraid to even talk to her. At the rare occasions, like on the rare occasions I knew what to say. We got together and I felt like the luckiest fool out there. And that was great. I was coming out of my show, really enjoying life for the very first time in my life. Because, well, I was just a loser anymore. Someone finally interested in me. But then we started fighting about stuff. I mean, I guess it's just normal for any couple. We did make up rather fast after that. Rather passionately at that. And again, I was the happiest fucker alive. Then Trish started becoming distant again. Like, that's what it felt like anyway. Except the time she wasn't. Just endless back and forth with her. One day we're the best of pals, and next she can't stand looking at me. That'd be one thing too. But all the lies she tells to, I don't know, save face. Not to mention the play acting. It's all just that there's this constant feeling of ambiguity, and I have no idea what's happening to me anymore. I don't control any of it. At the same time, it feels like it's my fault, because in the end, I'm just an idiot, and I have no idea how to handle people, so it's not all that hard that I imagine I suck ass at being a boyfriend, too. I don't feel like I've actually fucked anything up. Like, I've made 0 character choices. What actually happened? Like, how on earth could any of this be my fault? Like, now Trish has gone fuck knows where. Hope she hasn't, like, you know, done something very, very... I mean, I can't see that happening, but it's not like I expected to deny Fang's existence either. Huh? No. Amidst my musings, I've noticed that I've arrived at school. The rain's let up too. There's many students around, so I'm probably a little early. There are many students around. Making me wish I'd go home to change like I wanted to. Anyway, so, were to miraculously find Trish, what would I even say to her? What would she say to me? Hey, Anna, want to go on another date? We can fuck afterwards, and the next day I'll ghost you like it's nice, ain't it? Yeah, I totally love you, but from an arm's length away. Hey, honey, I got you this leash for our anniversary, and the ball just... listen, Anna, that's just pet play. Get on with the program. Yeah, good God. No, probably dear God. More animal. I'm just the worst fucking friend to this man. Every time he's trying to have a serious conversation, I'm telling him that it's actually a kink thing. It's like, that can't be healthy for you. Listen, Anon, I know that I'm just a figment of your imagination. You're just hallucinating me, but, you know, I could do better. I linger around the front edge for a good chunk of time, afraid that if I go to class, Trish will actually be there, like nothing's going on. It's funny how much I want to find her, know she's okay, but I'm afraid at the same time, She's become so unpredictable. Like, what if she tries to deny it happened? What if she tries to deny our relationship? Deny me? Even thinking about her hurts like a bitch. Because after all that's happened, I still care about her. Maybe that's just a precision conditioning at work, but fuck it. What I'm feeling is real, and I don't care about the rest. Let's not hope I'm not a fool in love. First few periods passed with no Trish. With how nervous I am, sleeping is out of the question. So instead, to soothe my nerves, I just try distracting myself by actually paying attention to the teachers. It's a partial success. Alright. Which one of you freaking freeloaders has gotta be freaking finishing this freaking problem on the freaking board? I'm slower than the rest of my peers to duck my head, to which Mr. Kaldewski automatically translates to me volunteering. And I get your freaking ass over here. Besides, I submit myself to the inevitable round of humiliation waddling to the whiteboard between the desks. Half expect some preppy assholes looking dinos to trip me, but thankfully nothing of the sort happens. Spent 2 good minutes trying to make sense of the various hieroglyphs slowly work my way through the problem. I have to feel the burning gaze of the other students on my back, and I cringe every time a piece of the chalkboard breaks off. Chalk zone! Once I'm done, I step back and circle the answer, looking at him expectantly. He checks the time on his watch, nods, and motions for me to get back to my desk. I don't need to be asked twice. You better write this down, because it's going to be on the frickin' test. Now then, the principal has me owed a ticket to the auditorium. He's got a frickin' announcement to make. Immediately, the class is filled with excited murmurs, as opposed to the exasperated sighs you'd expect. Apparently, they know something I don't. Maybe it's a school thing. I like the crowd they got. It really adds some dynamicism to some of the scenes. Try listening to the hush whispers around me. It does cover up and a bit too much for work. Like, there's a reason why they did it the way they did in 1E, where it's all in the background. Only catching bits and pieces of the conversation. Boom, 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 boom. I want Sharkbait in my room, because she's a little ferret. She'll dance on the bed and then bite my finger, steal my sandwich. But you know what? You know what? I don't know what. Ferrets are cute, though. They're little troublemakers. They're adorable. My best dress. Do you think he'll ask? Get it. Gonna get so laid. So what I can surmise is there's some big event coming up, though I'm not so familiar with the local traditions to know what. Maybe it's just prom. By the time I arrive at the auditorium, it's pretty much full. Just like I was back during the memorial. The whole school seems to have gathered in, and most everyone seems excited about the upcoming announcement. Except for me, of course. On another day, there might be a mysterious nature of those situations. Yeah, but like prom was announced over the megaphone last time. Thanks to the downpour from the morning, the whole room was choking, musky scent that makes me dizzy. With all the seats taken, they tell us to stand on the back wall, so that's what I do. I'm actually quite happy not having to press up against these scaly assholes in those narrow rooms. This way, I can pull the trick I did last time too. Keep me close to the door. To escape things as they go south. Soon Spears appears at the podium, after rejecting a microphone from a technician. He addresses us, loud. All right, everyone listen up. And grab that attention from everyone in a 5-mile radius, he softens his voice. Meanwhile, it only makes my teeth clink together with every other syllable. But hey, now I don't have to worry about the ceiling coming down. Next month, we'll be what is possibly the highlight of your time at Volcano High. Prom. That's right. Tomorrow we will start selling tickets. I tune out that process, suddenly getting weak to the knees. Prom? Nani? Such a short word. Why do you care? Like, you for years of your life have just decided not to go to prom. You can just not go. You have to buy the fucking ticket. Just don't go. But again, it was announced over the intercom originally. It's kind of weird. That being consistent. I was feeling a little nauseous thanks to the pungent and used air, but now I'm straight up about to get sick. Why is the whole school here? Prom is like only for senior years, right? Which should fill up at most like half of an auditorium, if at all. Especially without a second hesitation, I slink out the door, trundling, because I like that word now, to the gardens. Put my back against the wall and close my eyes, trying to calm my mind and stomach. It really does help that the garden has all sorts of flowers, filling the air with sweet fragrance. Water than the damn pollen floating around makes me sneeze. Achoo! Yeah, I really didn't need another item added to my list of problems. I mean, it's like, when I think about a social event like that, my first instinct would be, other than absolutely ditching it, being there with Trish. Like, that's what couple our age would do, right? I'm sure she'd want to go anywhere to show off to everyone how pretty she is and all that. But, yeah. First, I have to find her to do that. She would have been at the auditorium, right? Then there's the whole talking things as part of the story. Because I'm not sure shit taking her to proms just so she can unleash a new set of mind games on me. If only I knew where... Wait. Hold the fucking phone a sec. Fuck, I know exactly where she is. Led by a flash of inspiration, I jog to the other side of the building to the spot where Fang fell that hopeful day. And... Meteor.ogg. Time of decision. Okay, so... You can get the neutral end by just leaving the scene. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? Oh god, this whole thing is so massive. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get through this in any reasonable capacity. So... Kinda curious, though. So, what should I do? Was that... Seriously? Yep, bye, Trish. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck everything. I'm not going to grovel by her feet just so she can grace me with the opportunity to have another fight. No, I've had fucking enough. Trish was thinking to make things right, I won't either. We're so fucking done here, I turned my back on Trish and no words are said. No words that day, or the next. So this puts us immediately an ending in the neutral end. Yep, here we are. No words that day, or any of those that followed. Communication has ground to a halt between us, encasing the rest of the school year in weird stasis. We see each other in class, and of course about a week later, Trish did come to pick up the guitar she left in my apartment. But there was no big reunion of wounded souls, no falling in each other's arms with crocodile tears in our eyes, no swaying to the heavens we tried to do right. In fact, neither of us wanted to. We didn't say it out loud, but it was the only part we unanimously agreed upon. There was no us anymore. There was Trish and there was me. Our paths were never crossed, our future was no longer shared, our fates no longer intertwined. The weirdest part of it all didn't really hurt me that bad. Sure, the first few weeks I was kind of under the weather, but I wouldn't say I was depressed. I could sleep, eat, and shitpost and attend class without any hiccup. After a while, seeing Trish didn't make me feel anything. Right back to square one, to being complete strangers with each other. As the years passed, especially as I moved a few states away, I started feeling like what I had with Trish was a little more than a fling. A fleeting high school romance. I guess I could call Trish my high school sweetheart or whatever, but she didn't quite make it there. You know, this big impact to ride? I don't know. The only mark she left permanently was this. What should I call it? Insecurity? Oh man, this is pretty neat. I haven't seen this being used before, but this is like a whole thing you can do. Cool. I like this. I wasn't exactly the most open and sociable person to begin with, but after Trish was through with me, I couldn't really trust anyone again. I had this idea that every girl I met at some angle master planned to use me. I was quite certain that I tanked more than one relationship because of that. So with no real permanence and constants in life, no relationships with anyone, no warm nest and a happy wife and kids to call my own, I took to the road instead. I became a trucker. I saw the sprite, by the way. Nevertheless, I took a chance when I see it, so some 10 years later, that very job took me to full Caldera Bluffs again. Hello, Fang. Fang, what the fuck are you doing? You can't just... Look at that gut. You can't just be a plant now, Fang. That's not how this works. Reincarnation doesn't work like that. I flicked the cigarette butt away, wondering if I should light another one right here or wait 5 minutes. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I got patches on my clothes. You sure look nice, though. That was true in a way. In the place of this barren spot was now a giant bush that towered over me. Not a biology or anything of another kind, but it's a delicate pale flowers and reflected the... What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know Fang. That's right. Well, the garden's changed some, but I could still find Fang's grave. Figure I might tell my life story, like any other girl with dust to be told, but... I know we don't talk much back in the day, but I'm all grown up now. He's like 28. He's got a morning shadow and everything. Although my coarse voice is dry as a... But then, fine, I'll do a bit more Mr. Plinkett. I mean, I'm mostly the same, but the world has changed. I used to, know this place pretty well. But now all these streets and buildings are aliens to me. You lived there for like half a year. Guess I'm now the stranger, 'cause, you know, I've been so far away for like a decade. I'm a trucker now. It's a pretty good gig. At least I don't have to talk to a lot of people. I could just get some guy to fix my VCR. I'll probably see if I can find a way over probably too. Funny. I spent there for like so long at the time too, but looking back at it now, it's like, whoosh. Guess I could call that a blessing, huh? Not a lot of good memories. Stuff saying? No, I don't think I'll look up. Yeah, it's kind of weird if she slipped around. She felt like the kind of person who moved on. I thought some noises from here. Stella, you can tell. Sorry, sir, this place is... Oh, that's pretty cute. That's a pretty good outfit. Oh, is this... Could it be? Hey, Stella. Oh my god, Anon! Hold on. How's, why, when, it's... As words... Her words fail me as she runs towards me, relentlessly embracing me in a tight hug. Yeah, she got the straw hat. It's a little big, though. It's so nice to see you! I sure hasn't changed much, just as bubbly as ever. Oh, it's like I expected to run out of all people here. Going by to get up, she says she's gone or something. Fits her, I guess. Awkwardly, I back out a hug. Practically priced all... Sorry, it makes me yawn. I don't use it much. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, I guess. Gosh, this is so exciting. Where have you been all this time? You back for good? You... I hold my hand up to make Stella hush up. I'm barely able to keep pace with her already. I'm here because the work was so long. Oh. She visibly deflates as she hears them just passing by. Makes me a little sad, but... How long are you staying? I'm not sure exactly. I'm waiting. Oh. I could take it there too. Couple of hours, maybe? Why? I was thinking maybe... would you like to grab a cup of coffee with me? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Like, you're busy and all, I'm just really like, you know, Stella, right? Stella, right? I don't want to be bothered. Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. Yeah. I'll pass, sorry. Oh. She just looks annoyed. I have to, you know, get out of your hair. She knows to look another ground. I'm sorry to have to shut it out like this, especially after excited she's super, but... I don't mean this emotional garbage, begging guys, little dildo, but there's a good reason why Stella's single. I'm not about to... Because she liked your email. She liked your email. She just wants to say hello. I'm done with that sort of thing. We say our awkward goodbyes to get so they go straight to the motel room I rented before coming here. What the fuck is this room? It's one of the cheaper ones. Spent the following 2 days cooped up. Okay, there's a bit more here. I didn't pick up the phone, even though Stella practically blew it up with her calls. At first, I thought I'd be perfectly fine ghosting her and I wouldn't be caught up in someone's life again. But then, just to humor myself on everything, I took a look at one of the messages she left. It pertained to some kind of weight she wanted to get off her chest. Her wording was kind of weird, but it mentioned Trish in prison. Well, no wonder that triggered... No wonder that manic person ended up a criminal. That's pretty much all the thought I put into it, refusing to bog my life further down with the inane stuff like an ex I never truly loved anyway. So ended up watching TV for the rest of my time spent at full cold Deer Bluff, switching between terribly cut action movies and cheesy telenovels. It's not a bad life to leave. Simplicity is beautiful. I'm finally invisible like I always wanted to be. There's no stupid girl thing with my emotions. Wow. You fucking loser. 2 of 6, but I was told there were 8. Then there's the sociopath ending. What's the sociopath ending? I don't think we can get that ending without doing a bunch of work, though. No shit. That's what I've been looking for all over town. Okay, so, what do I say? Let's think about this carefully. I gotta go to the bathroom real fast, and then we'll do this. I'll put up a poll.